Hey, welcome back to Socialette. This is episode 240. 5 unexpected side effects of launching that nobody really talks about. Yes, we all know launching's great. I'm not biased or anything, but it really is great because it brings in a chunk of cash into your business, and that's a wonderful thing because you need cash to run your business, right? But what if I told you that there are a bunch of other amazing side effects that launching can have on your business? That it's not just about the end result of your launch, but also about what happens during your launch. This episode, I'm sharing those 5 unexpected side effects of launching. Side effect number 1, you reach more people. Reach is something that a lot of new businesses struggle with because it's one of those things that can take a lot of time to build up unless you're investing in, say, paid advertising or influencer campaigns or any of that stuff that, really isn't usually in the budget when you're just starting out. But okay, when you're launching, because you're showing up consistently and regularly, you start to get momentum and you start to reach more people. People start telling others about you. They start sharing your content. The various social media algorithms start to recognize that you're consistently sharing good quality content, and it starts to show your posts to more people in your audience. It's one of those things that happens slowly, and then suddenly you realize that now you're reaching all of these people who you never knew were there. Side effect number 2, you grow your audience. Now, when you start to reach more people and you're delivering valuable content to them, you also grow your audience a lot quicker. And I don't just mean your social media audiences, although these do tend to grow as well, but I mean your email list, which is super important in any launch. Even if your audience doesn't buy from you this launch, they'll still be there on your email list and they might just buy from you next time, or the time after, or maybe they'll tell somebody else about your product. Side effect number 3, you build your brand. The right people will start seeing you pop up a lot more, whether that's on social media or in their inbox, in their Facebook groups, wherever. They'll start seeing you popping up everywhere, and they'll become a lot more familiar with who you are and what you do. Why does this matter? Well, it matters because this is where word of mouth marketing starts. If their friend is asking them for a recommendation for a copywriter that specializes in the beauty industry, and you've been building your brand as a beauty copywriter, then your name is much more likely to pop into their mind. Side effect number 4, you become the go-to. Now, by consistently showing up, consistently delivering value, sharing a different perspective to everyone else out there in your industry, your audience starts to see you as the authority or the expert. They'll look to you for your recommendations and your advice. And that means that they trust you know what you're talking about. It's such a huge part of the brand building that I mentioned in the last post, because if you're the go-to in your space, then this next wonderful side effect happens, and that is side effect number 5, where you start to attract more clients and customers, even if you don't want to. So I've got a story for you guys. Now, I was coaching the group of students who signed up for Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy through my referral link. And what I noticed at about week 4 or 5 of their pre-launch was that a few of them were suddenly way too busy. They were so busy with client work that they couldn't show up to calls anymore. They had to dial back their course launch efforts because what had happened was these potential clients had seen all of this excellent content that they were sharing on their blogs, their podcasts, social media, Facebook Lives. And these clients had wanted to work with them one-on-one rather than waiting around for their courses to launch. So that's a pretty awesome side effect, especially if you need to bring in some extra cash before you launch your course. And you can even reinvest that cash into ads or whatever fits your budget. So that's it for today's episode. As always, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes released every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you're enjoying this show, I really do appreciate it if you take just 2 seconds to write a quick rating and a review. Thanks so much for listening, guys. Catch you next time.